What does it mean when a major South Korean broadcasting powerhouse publicly recognizes a Southeast Asian idol group, not as a courtesy, but with clear admiration? This wasn't a fan showcase or online buzz. It was a senior Korean broadcast figure speaking openly and on record. No rumors, no viral exaggeration, just industry acknowledgement. Like, share, and subscribe as we break it down. This moment unfolded live at an official press conference for the 2026 Round Festival, when a KBS World TV director, Lee Hansel, unexpectedly brought up SB19. What she said may have sounded subtle, but it sent ripples through the Asian music industry. And no, this wasn't a polite shout-out. Korean media doesn't operate that way. Moments like this are deliberate, and they never happen by chance. What exactly is KBS World in the context of the Round Festival? Before going any further, it's important to understand the significance of this moment. KBS World is not just another television channel. It serves as the global broadcasting arm of the Korea Broadcasting System, one of South Korea's most influential and highly respected media institutions. To grasp why this recognition matters, you need to understand who almost never offers public praise. KBS World plays a key role in bringing Korean culture to a global audience, shaping how the world defines quality Korean entertainment and setting benchmarks for Asian pop visibility. Now consider that alongside the Round Festival, a pan-Asian cultural platform created to spotlight artists who represent the future of music across Asia, beyond borders and categories. When KBS speaks, it doesn't chase trends, it defines legacy. So when a KBS World TV director addresses the media at a Round Festival press conference, it isn't a personal opinion, it's an institutional voice, shaped by cultural authority. That's why the praise carried weight. It was never a casual remark. During the press conference, the director didn't merely mention SB19, and that's where the moment truly shifts. The recognition came in a very specific way. She emphasized their discipline, their professionalism, their international presence, and, most crucially, their ability to command global stages without sacrificing identity. That distinction matters. SB19 wasn't presented as a group with potential. They were acknowledged as a group already proven. Not good for a Filipino act, but an example of what Asian artists can ultimately achieve. And this is where the framework of Korean media recognition completely changes. That distinction is crucial. So why does SB19 stand out to Korean media, and why now? Their recognition wasn't earned by seeking approval, it came from becoming impossible to ignore. The answer lies not only in how SB19 performs, but in how they operate. First, their discipline. They trained within a Korean-style system, then evolved beyond it. Second, their independence and creative control. This is what Korean broadcasters truly respect, and it goes far beyond raw talent. SB19 doesn't simply take the stage. They write, produce, plan, and build their own direction, demonstrating a level of ownership and structure that signals long-term credibility on a global scale. And finally, their clarity of identity. This often overlooked detail is exactly why SB19 stands out. They showcase Filipino culture with confidence, and that confidence reads as authenticity on a global stage. Here's why this praise is so rare and powerful. Korean broadcast executives don't hand out compliments publicly without purpose. This level of recognition is exceptional, and when it happens, it's strategic. It signals that SB19 is no longer just a guest, they are a benchmark. A10 and the group aren't seen as emerging talent, they've arrived.
Korean executives don't hand out public praise unless a shift is already underway. This isn't about replacing K-pop, and it isn't about politeness. It's about acknowledging reality. For the 2026 Round Festival, this moment sets the tone. Once recognition like this happens, there's no turning back. If SB19 is already being highlighted before the festival even begins, their performance will be viewed through a different lens. Media will frame them as leaders, not newcomers. From this point forward, SB19 will no longer be seen as just another group. They are benchmarks for the future of Asian music. They'll be watched as leaders, because once Korean media publicly recognizes excellence beyond its own borders, the conversation changes. The bigger picture? A shift in Asian music power. This moment isn't just about SB19, it's about a transformation in the industry itself. For decades, Asian pop flowed outward from Korea and Japan. Now, it's becoming multi-directional, and SB19 is already part of that evolution. They didn't wait to be invited, they built something undeniable. This is how influence in the music world quietly, yet profoundly shifts. Not overnight, but unmistakably. When a KBS World TV director praises SB19 at an official 2026 Round Festival press conference, it's far more than a compliment. Not overnight, but unmistakably. When a KBS World TV director praises SB19 at an official 2026 Round Festival press conference, it's far more than a compliment. Years from now, this moment will be remembered not for what SB19 said, but for who acknowledged them. It's a signal. A sign that Asian pop is evolving, that respect is earned through substance, and that SB19 has crossed a threshold. Years from now, this moment will be remembered not for what SB19 said, but for who acknowledged them. It's a signal, a sign that Asian pop is evolving, that respect is earned through substance, and that SB19 has crossed a threshold few ever reach. The question is no longer whether SB19 belongs on global stages, it's how many doors this moment just opened.